What's going on, people? This G Plans, of course. Shout out to all the viewers who check out Change of Plans, man. We Change of Plans podcast. As you can see, I'm solo today, but I knew at one point in my podcast career this was gonna happen, and it's cool. It's cool. Shout out to my co-hosts, KJ and DC. They not here today, but it is what it is, man. I'm here. First, I want to say shout out to everybody who take their time out to listen, to watch, to see what we got going on, bro. Like, I never would have thought that I would have made it this far with this podcast stuff, but I'm here. Oh yeah, shout out to 2K2. I got a new mic. So now I have four mics now. So whenever we get guests, we have enough mics for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I want to say, man, it's the fourth quarter, and this is an interesting time period. Like for sure, the fourth quarter of the year, the last 3 months of the year, a lot of stuff has been going on. And I want to kind of correlate it with the sports, and we always talk about sports on here. Or for the people who listen, who catch it, R.I.P. Dikembe Mutombo. He just passed away recently from brain cancer, and John Amos, the guy from Good Times, he died. 2 other people died, but these were the most recent deaths I just seen. And man, sports will teach you some things, man. Like it'll teach you how to deal with adversity and stuff like that, man. But man, R.I.P. to those guys, man. I wouldn't say I hated Mutombo, never did. I mean, I never say that, but at the same time, when I was younger and when they played the Lakers in the finals, and I was like, they got that first game, I thought it was over, and I was a diehard Lakers fan. I still is. R.I.P. to Kobe, but man, R.I.P. to him. He'll definitely be missed, and he's definitely a Hall of Famer as well. But I want to get straight into it. Like this year has been like very like dark for a lot of people. A lot of people been depressed. A lot of stuff has been going on. A lot of stuff that just we can't make sense of. But we dealing with it day by day, stuff like that. And I want to read something that I came across. It's now October 2nd, I think. Yeah, it's October 2nd. But October 1st was the start of the winter arc, for y'all who don't know. And I'm just discovering what this is. But I'm going to read it to you guys, which refers to the period where individuals use the coldest, darkest days of the year as a means to refocus, pre-visualize, and arrive at their desired destination. Like, I'm going to take this time just to talk to anybody who listening, bro. You don't have no more time to waste. You got to do what you got to do. Like, for real. Like, times are different. A lot of different things are going on. I'm going to speak about later. I say we. I'm so used to being with people. I'm going to speak on later on. But right now, anybody who listening to this stuff, man, what are you guys waiting for? Push that button and go do what you got to do, man. Like, it's not easy. Nothing is easy. But if it was easy, it wouldn't be worth having. So I think that, man, like, use this time to do what you got to do. And then, like, it's about to get cold. Everybody about to get snuggled up under their little booze and stuff like that. But hey, it is what it is for that note. But you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do for sure. And see, like, October, I mean, it's known for Halloween too. And shit, Halloween, I mean, I never care for Halloween. But it is what it is. One of them holidays that I always show off the characters and the scary movies and stuff like that. It's a representation of a dark time. People make light of it, but I think that during this time period, the last 3 months going into 2025, that they need to be all focused. Now, I'm talking to you guys, whoever watching this shit, I'm talking to you. I got to take the advice too. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my guy PJ Bankroll. Shout out to PJ. He be doing this thing. I have his brand on, Risk Takers, if y'all can see, man, because you got to take risks. You got to make sacrifices for shit to happen. I got Risk Dreams. Shout out to Risk Dreams. Gerald Bloodwork, that's my guy, Jika. If y'all don't know who he is, he's out in Texas right now doing this thing. This is his brand. Of course, I'm going to change the plans right now. So we just doing, I'm representing everybody right now. All this stuff that I got on came from black people. The stuff that I have on, all the other equipment, of course, shout out to Road doing their thing. But But back to what I was saying. It's time to refocus. It's time to get serious about what we're going to do, because time is not waiting on anybody. It's not. Shit, it ain't waiting on nobody. So you got to do what you got to do. And that means like, bro, you can't take everybody with you. You can try to, but at the end of the day, you got to do it for yourself. Whatever you're trying to do, you got to do it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. And now, for what I've seen online, I don't know if you guys seen it too. Some port strike. I'm gonna mention it because it's news. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but from what I'm seeing, that people are going to the stores buying different things, and the workers are advocating for higher wages. So they shut down the ports on the East Coast. I don't know what impact it's gonna have on the world. I don't know, but whoever watching this, whoever listening to this, go do your research and get more information to see how you can maneuver or adjust to what's going to happen. I think that you should take it seriously. We all should take it seriously, you know. But I know that, or I think that the companies that are involved, they were prepared for it too. So I don't know, man. I don't know. But we go see, man. But I want to say, if you watching this, and I'm gonna be saying all this throughout the whole podcast, let me be inspiration to you. Like, if you can, because I don't know your situation, but you got to do it. You have to do it. You can't procrastinate no more about that class that you want to take, that business you want to invest in, that idea that you have. You can't procrastinate no more. And see, this platform right here started from music. That's the basis of this shit. It came from music. So the love of the music brought me here to you guys. Oh yeah, speaking of music too, since I brought that up, one thing that I don't really, I can't say I don't listen to, because I do listen to R&B, but I haven't been in my R&B bag lately. And I know we early. We 7 minutes in. This podcast is gonna be very short. This is gonna be my first episode that I did alone. So bear with me if you can. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not used to talking to the camera by myself and trying to engage and keep attention, because, man, it's not easy. Like, none of this shit easy. But I'm willing to fail. If anybody want to critique, oh, Jerry, your podcast wasn't on this episode, and I think I'm on like episode 16. I think I'm episode 16. But if you want to critique it, go do your thing, because hey, I ain't tripping. I ain't never tripping. And I understand that nigga. All right, let me stop saying that. But I understand that this is what I made. This is what I created. And it's going to be a time where I got to stand alone. It's going to be a time where you got to stand alone. Your parents can't help you. The president can't help you. The mayor can't help you. Nobody can help you but you. And I understand that. I understood it. So I'm just going to embrace it. I'm just going to embrace everything. But I want to go back to the music. Jermaine Dupri out of Atlanta. Super producer. Probably one of the best to ever do it. He had an interesting take on social media recently. I'm trying to find the actual video of him talking. But here it is right here.
It's the R in R&B. Like, we gotta stop playing around. And like, I get it. I understand what. Listen, I'm not here to talk about none of that. I'm involved with, but you're not lying. He is the R in R&B.
So, that's the wrong video. But anyways, Jermaine Dupri said that R&B is not what it used to be, and I agree. And as I got older, I started to appreciate the essence and the R&B genre as I got older. When I was young, I was on some rowdy shit. I'm still on rowdy stuff. I always like gangster music, whatever. But man, the R&B music is not the same. It's not. And I'm looking for an R&B artist. So if you're watching this or you listening to this tag, send them my way. I'm always looking for good new artists and stuff like that. But Jermaine the Priest spoke about the musicians are not going to church anymore, so that it's not the same feeling. It's not the same feeling. And I totally agree, man. R. Kelly, one of the best to ever do it. I'm not going to say free him at all. But man, he is the R and R&B. And I think that R. Kelly, if R&B wouldn't be R&B without R. Kelly. Cool, it won't, but it's other artists that paved the way for R&B. But for you guys that's listening, if you want to do music, if you want to do media stuff, if you want to do fashion design, if you want to do cars, if you want to do all these different things, I want you guys to use this as motivation to just do it. If you fall flat on your ass, it just happened. But at least you say you tried. And that's one thing I don't want to do while going into the new year's is like regretting different things. I've been going different places. I've been doing more interviews. I've been coming up with I've been investing. I've been doing a lot of stuff. And I was like, man, I don't want to get to the point in my life where shit, man, I wish I would have did that. Man, I wish I would have betted on the Saints this week. Whatever. Shout out to the Saints. That's my team. But man, like just that regret alone, like years ago. I wish I would have did things different. I wish I would have studied more and stuff like that. I had the opportunity to do it, but I didn't. Now I'm reflecting like, damn, so moving forward, man, do what you go do. Do what you go do. And I tell this to artists all the time. And artist is like the premise, it's the base of the platform. That's where it's the music. The music is where it all started from. The music is what thrive is what sparked the idea. Now, of course, branch off to different things, but the music is where it's at. But I try to tell artists all the time, what you waiting on, nigga? You not Drake, you not Andre 3000, you not Kendrick, you not Wayne. Nobody knows you. What are you waiting? Why are you stalling with your motherfucking music or whatever you doing? It's not gonna be perfect. I'm not perfect, nigga, but do it. Because time just going. It's just going. So and things are unfolding. In previous episodes that you heard me and KJ talk about in DC, we talked about different things that's just happening. And shout out to Cat Williams. I'm gonna be shouting out Cat Williams for a while. That Club Shay Say interview is what sparked, I think, a lot of different conversations. Truth. We got to accept truth. I got to accept the truth. I'm just a handsome ass man. Let me stop. But I am though. But you got to accept the truth, and you got to accept the reality of what's going on. Like, you got to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, self, what do I need to do? Am I this? I need to get this corrected. I need to get this behavior corrected. Or I need to do this. I need to do that. Now, and I'm right here along with you guys, trying to figure it out myself. Trying to be the best man I can be in this space. Trying to put people on. Trying to do right by people. Trying to stay out the way. Trying to be righteous. Trying to be a good man. Like, it's a battle. 2024 has been a battle. Shoot. Hold on, man. Let me do this right quick. Cause I can talk to somebody. I'm gonna talk to somebody. I can. So I think that 2024 has been one of the hardest years ever. That's what I think. Do you think that? I think that. No, I take that back. I can't say ever. Because back then, during Jim Crow era, slavery times, I wouldn't even know what to do. So I mean, let me recant that statement. But with all the stuff, all the access to technology that we have and resources that we have, it shouldn't be this hard. 2024 shouldn't be this hard. Whoa, 2024, people are depressed. People don't have no money. or they not watching how they spending their money. The inflation rates are sky high. Things are happening. Bad energy is being put out everywhere. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on that nobody can explain. Now, I think that, you can pray to pray to God, Jesus, Allah, whoever you worship. You can pray and you can try to find different ways to get more money. You can try to figure just different ways to do whatever you can to stay afloat in today's economy. Whatever city you in. Dudes are angry. But whatever city you in, you can be in LA, New York, Dallas, Houston, DC, all these major cities. Like, it's a lot of struggle going on. But while the struggle is going on, you still gotta keep moving. Hey, you see this? B Savage was popping. Hey, PJ said he was gonna drop that music this week, and I haven't seen nothing. So I'm gonna be sure. You see, I got the stuff on. I'm gonna be sure to contact him after I'm done with the podcast, cause I've been telling him to drop his music, and a lot of different artists. But like I was saying, I'm not too far into politics to know how the country is going to be for the next month. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not going to get into that too much because I need to do more research to even speak on that. But this election seems like it's very important. Now, I've been hearing this for years as a kid. This election is important. That is important. I've been hearing it for years. But what's going on right now, it seems like this is going to be very important. Now, granted, I'm in the state of Louisiana. I don't know where you are. I don't know what city or state you are or where you register to vote. I don't know where you are. But I'm encouraging people and myself. I'm encouraging myself to educate myself and make sure that I'm voting for the right person that benefits me and my forthcoming family. And I think you should too. Because what I'm seeing right now, like I've never seen so many depressed people. Like people are happy. People say, like and vocally, they've been vocalizing it. So, man, like meditate, pray, fast, do whatever you got to do to elevate yourself in a better place. But while you're doing that, whatever vice that you use, I'm a music guy, and I'm gonna reiterate that throughout this episode or forthcoming episodes or whatever I do. If I'm doing an interview from a person that's across from me and y'all don't see me, I'm gonna use music as my vice. When I'm hearing music, if it's pop or pop, R&B, EDM, hip hop, whatever, that's where I get my creative juices from when I hear certain music. Some people use marijuana, some people use alcohol, or some people use all different type of. I'm gonna just use those three for their vice to tap into their creative side and try to make a different way for themselves. Whatever you got to do, whatever method you're gonna use, wherever I'm going with this, tap into it so you can activate that God in you to release whatever you need to release, so it can make it better for you. That's all. That's where I'm getting to. You know what I'm saying? But moving forward, the podcast too, it's still some things that I'm trying to work out with this board that I have. It's called a Rodecaster Pro. It's amazing, but it's a lot of different things that I don't know, and I haven't really just sat down to look at all the different functionalities with the board. But I want to have it where I can get all the guests to call in, and I'm gonna have to get another speaker in here soon too. So that's one thing, and that's one thing that I'm looking forward to doing. That's one thing that I'm going to execute on, and I'm just using that as an example as something that I plan on doing. Now, I could have done it. I haven't done it yet, but I'm telling you guys, and I'm going to make sure that I execute on it. So y'all hold me accountable. But other than that, the main thing is keeping this content, staying consistent, regardless of what's going on, willing to fail, willing to embrace the criticism, willing to embrace everything that come my way and just accepting it all because I decided to put myself in this space. Like, that's what I decided to do. So is that I didn't feel like coming tonight. When I found out my people wasn't coming, like, Gerald, like, I ain't coming. You not coming? You're not coming? Okay. What I'm going to do? I'm going to wait. Man, this is episode 16. This the guy. Y'all been wanting to hear from me anyway. Y'all been wanting to see me anyway. So, hey, I'm here. And I want you to honestly tell me about this episode after you listen to it, too. I want you to tell me this. You could have said this. You could have said that. I'm accepting it all. Because I'm from Natchitoches, Louisiana. Nobody's never done this, what I'm doing. Nobody. And if they have, I haven't seen it on this level. And shout out to them if they have, because people have to pave the way for people like me to come through. Then somebody else will come behind me. Then somebody will come behind them. And I'm cool with that. But I'm just here to encourage you to keep going and keep motivating yourself to do what you got to do. Take care of your kids. Take care of your people, or just handle your responsibilities, men and women. For sure. That's what I want you to do. And everything gonna be all right. Because I think that to get to that next level, you gonna have to face some type of adversity. It's gonna happen. It's never no clean road in this shit. It's never. It's not easy. It's not a walk in the park. And I don't want you to think that adversity is something that you can avoid, because you can't. You can't avoid it. It's gonna happen. No matter if you're working a regular job, fast food job, you cleaning the streets, you going to school, you playing sports, little pee-wee football, pee-wee basketball, baseball, coming up in AAU, high school, junior high school, whatever, collegiate level, NBA. It's adversity. It's levels of adversity that you got to face to make yourself better. It's nowhere around it. So stop being scared of it and just embrace it. Shit go happen. And when you come out on top, it's just gonna make you stronger. That's what I think. That's what I know. I ain't gonna say those things. That's what I know. That's what I know, man. But G-Plans, man, like Gerald, like that's what Changeofplanz came from. Gerald doing something different. And shout out to Troy. Man, Troy's a guy from excuse me. One of my good friends from Lafayette, from Rain, shout out to Rain. I can say Lafayette, shout out to Rain. Gerald, I helped you came up with that name. He did when we was young, but I'm saying 2008. He said something on the line. He said something along the lines of G-Plans or Gerald, something like that. And I coined it. He said it. I coined the phrase, and it just went that way, and it just took off, and I just ran with it, and it just stuck to me. G-Plans just stuck with me. And it had a twang to it. It was different. Nobody in the world. I haven't heard nobody in the world with that nickname. Never. Somebody may have it. I'm not saying it don't exist. Never saying that. But it stuck out to me and it stuck with me. And Changeofplanz came Gerald doing something different. I didn't know what was going to happen. I just did it. I got introduced to a camera. I wanted to do something different. The name was different. I'm different. Ain't nobody like me. Shout out to my bloodline, though. We all one the same. Shout out to my relatives, but ain't nobody like me. I'm a unique, fly type nigga, and it just fit. Boom, I did it. And regardless, I got to accept everything that comes with being a public figure and deciding to put myself out here in the media space. That's a decision that I made. And if you're a person who listening and watching, whatever field you in, if you do nails, you do hair, you cut hair, you draw, skateboard, ride bikes, you're in tech, you're a coder, you're in crypto, you're in stocks, whatever you're in, you have to take the initiative to do it. So we go call this episode gonna be like inspiration, determination. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I'm gonna label this as. I'm gonna incorporate that in some way in the title, But that being said, I appreciate you guys watching. I'm a keep it short and sweet. Wow, I did 25 minutes. I can't believe I did 25 minutes. So I'm doing 25 minutes. Oh, who that is? Oh, well, 26 minutes. So I'm doing this time. I can't believe I stayed and I did it. But I take that back. I can believe it. I know I can do it. But you can do it too. Not just this. You can do anything you want to do too. So until next time, y'all bear with us, with me. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you taking out your time, your day to listen to me and look at me and say, Gerald, what you doing? Whatever. I'm just winging it. I'm just doing it. And it is what it is. For you guys, if you want to, you can donate. Somebody told me to say this. I'm just going to say it. You can donate. You can subscribe. You could shout it out. You can reshare. Anything will help as far as getting this podcast going, because the podcast game is different from the interview game. It's kind of the same, but it's real different. As you can see, it's really different. But until next time, y'all do what y'all gonna do. Bet.